Bugs and insects are so neat, and there's so many different kinds. So today we are going to read Bugs Are Insects by Anne Rockwell with illustrations by Steve Jenkins to help us learn about some of the different types of bugs and what they look like. There are many kinds of insects living all around us. Ants are insects, so are crickets and mosquitoes, so are butterflies and bees. Insects come in many shapes, sizes, and colors. They don't all look alike, but there's a way to tell if something is an insect. Count its legs, and count how many parts make up its body. Is a ladybug an insect? All insects have external skeletons. You have a hard skeleton on the inside with parts that move. Your skeleton holds you up and helps give your body its shape. But an insect has a hard skeleton on the outside with parts that move. The skeleton is like a shell around its body. It holds the insect up and gives its body its shape. A ladybug has an external skeleton. Does that mean it's an insect? Maybe not. All insects have external skeletons, but not all animals with external skeletons are insects. Crabs, lobsters, shrimps, and scorpions have external skeletons too, but they're not insects. Many insects have 2 pairs of wings and a pair of antennae. Sometimes the antennae are long, like those of crickets or butterflies, but sometimes they're short, like those of beetles. But all insect bodies are divided into 3 parts: head, thorax, abdomen. There are 6 legs attached to the thorax. Anything that has 6 legs and 3 body parts is an insect. A ladybug has 6 legs and 3 body parts. Is it an insect? Now, look at a spider. Is it an insect? It has an external skeleton, but count its legs. How many does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now count how many body parts it has. A spider has 8 legs, not 6. Its body is divided into 2 parts, not 3, so it is not an insect. A spider is an arachnid. Scorpions and daddy longlegs are arachnids too. Now we know that a ladybug is an insect, but is it really a bug? Sometimes we call insects bugs. Many people think bug means insect, but they don't. A bug is an insect with a mouth like a beak and a head that forms a triangle. A stink bug is a bug. So is a bed bug, and so is a water strider, even though it doesn't have the word bug in its name. But a ladybug's mouth doesn't look like a beak, and its head isn't shaped like a triangle. A ladybug isn't a bug at all. In fact, it's a beetle. Beetles are insects with a pair of hard wings that you can't see through that hide a second pair of wings. These hard wings make a straight line down the top of its abdomen when it's closed. Different kinds of insects have different kinds of mouths to suck, pierce, bite, or chew. A mosquito has a mouth that can pierce your skin and draw blood. A butterfly has a long curled up mouth part for sucking nectar from flowers, just like you suck juice through a straw. Different kinds of insects have different legs as well. Crickets have long back legs for jumping. Water boatmen have wide, flat legs for paddling. Bees have fuzzy legs that carry pollen from flower to flower. Grasshoppers have legs for making music. Some insects are good builders. Ants build tunnels. Bees build honeycombs of wax that comes from their bodies. Wasps build paper nests. These insects live in large communities where each helps the others. They're called social insects. When insects live together and work together, they're called social insects. No matter what they look like or how they live, all insects have 6 legs and 3 body parts. Here are some of the creatures you might find in your backyard. Are they insects? I want you to look at this page, count the number of legs, count the number of body parts, which are insects and which are not. You can pause it. Insects are all around, flying through the air, chewing on leaves, creeping through grass. Scientists think that there are more kinds of insects than there are kinds of fish or birds or any other kind of animal in the world. Look in your own backyard or go to the park and see how many insects can you find. And always remember, count their legs. So this page shows some more ideas for what you can do to learn more about insects. And this page shows you what kind of insect was on each page that we read about. So I'll hold these close. You can pause it if you want to read it. Okay, that was our end of our book. I hope by reading that you guys were able to learn some more about bugs and insects. Some main takeaways I took from this book is that insects have 6 legs and they have 3 body parts, a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. The thorax is where the legs come out of, the head is the head, and the abdomen is kind of like their last part, kind of like the bottom. Okay, so this book showed us that bugs are insects that have a pointy kind of beak for a mouth, and they have a triangle-shaped head. So some examples they gave were stink bugs, or bed bugs, or water striders. So based on that, is a ladybug a bug? No, their head is round. So a ladybug is actually a beetle because it has hard wings on its outside and then has clear wings underneath. So there's a lot more about insects and bugs that I learned about that I didn't know before. So I hope you guys enjoyed this book as much as I did and that you learned something from it. And if you want to learn more, you can stop at the end of the book where it had more resources and you can do some of those activities that they suggested. Otherwise, I hope you have fun exploring the rest of what we have planned for you today.